Less than 1% of all people who will ever get cancer of the esophagus will be under the age of 35. That's according to national statistics. When doctors diagnosed a 33-year-old man from Littleton with that last year, his family started to wonder if perhaps something else was at play. 9 Wants to Know investigative reporter Chris Vanderveen has the story of a Marine, a rare and deadly diagnosis, and the question that his family is now asking.
Good morning, Daddy. Good morning, Daddy.
Context.
We love you.
Every story deserves it.
Sydney, say I love you, Dada.
I love you.
No exception.
There's almost not enough words to describe Sean, because he's everything all rolled into one.
Context.
It's always been, we're going to do this, we're going to overcome this, and we're going to move on.
Robin was 19 when she married Sean Terry. 19. She calls it the best mistake she's ever made. Sean was a Marine, as disciplined as he was fun. And as fun as he was funny.
And the funniest guy you ever met in your life. He'd make you pee your pants. I mean, he was that funny.
Wes met Sean a year and a half ago. When one found out the other was a Marine, they knew their bond would be lifelong.
He's like a little brother I never had. And there's a bond there that can never be broken.
Broken. The term took on a different meaning when last September,
It was a Friday the 13th.
a doctor provided context to what was once thought to be a bad case of acid reflux.
That night, he started spitting up blood. The next day, he went to the VA. And they started running a series of tests, and he was diagnosed with esophageal cancer at 33.
33 years old, father of 3 young girls.
Charlie, the 5-year-old, she's scared because she sees him sick, but she doesn't want to go up there very much. But our 8-year-old, she's very upset. She understands.
But how could any of them understand this? Context. The family knows Sean Terry, like many Marines and soldiers and airmen, spent time next to burn pits while in Iraq. In 2005, Sean was in Fallujah. For years, the military and its contractors burned waste next to bases in the Middle East, all sorts of waste, medical, human. The military insists there is no evidence of long-term health problems, yet
Makes me mad as hell.
Wes and plenty of others remain unconvinced. They say one of Sean's doctors told them there could be a link, and just last month other potential victims around the country scored a victory when a federal appeals court allowed their lawsuits to move forward.
When I met him, he was 240 pounds. He lays upstairs right now at 8 months later, maybe 130.
Context.
He's been through more punishment than I've ever seen, and he keeps going and going and going.
3 days after we visited Sean's home in Littleton, the Marine, the husband, and the father of 3 surrendered to cancer.
We had plans. Our plans were to grow old together, raise our kids together, and we can't do that.
Good morning, Daddy. Good morning, Daddy.
Which brings us back to where we began, a recording of Sean's 3 children made not too long ago.
We love you.
Saturday, fellow Marines will honor Sean
Sean come up with a saying, family over everything.
by letting his children know their family has grown, providing more context to a story the Corps and a 29-year-old widow will not soon forget.
I want his story heard. If not, I mean, we know that we can't help him now, but if we can help another family, it would be like helping him.
Chris Vanderveen, 9 News.
Sean's motorcycle club, filled with fellow Marines, was planning to take Sean out one final time this Saturday. It will now be a memorial ride. It starts at the VFW on South Broadway in Denver at 9:30 in the morning. Don't worry if you can't remember the details. We've put all the information on 9news.com.